It's almost a new year, and as I sit here and I reflect on this past year, the words, why would you not, come to my mind. And what I mean by that is, why would you not go out there and see what God has for you in this new year? Whatever it is, whether you want more work-life balance, you want a better job, you want more money, you want to ask that person out, you want to lose some weight, why would you not? Go ahead and see if it's possible. Because this fear, it governs our life. And fear is something that held me back for a long time. And what I'm realizing is that 99% of the time, whatever we are obsessing over or we're fearful of, it never happens. It's false evidence appearing real. We draw up these conclusions, we overthink, we self-sabotage ourselves, and then we just scare ourselves because of what's the worst that happens. I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to die? These past 2 years, I've really been working at my fears, and it's an everyday battle. I still deal with fear today. The difference is this time I choose not to let it run my life. And I think it's because I was so tired of living the way that I was living and having fear direct every move of mine, that now when I start to experience fear, I'm like, what do I have to lose? Like, why would I not? And as I mentioned in some previous videos, there's still times that it affects me more than others. I mean, I'm being honest. This is something that I'm working on. What has really helped me is staying grounded. I call a bunch of people. Each day I stay connected. I work on myself. I write. I like to work out. I listen to music. I exercise. I meditate. And I just keep searching for ways that can get me outside of my mind, because when I'm by myself, that's when the mind can get a little stir crazy. And that's when those fears become louder. And that spiritual voice within, that voice that we should be listening to, gets really low. And as our fear increases, we become smaller and smaller. And we stop believing in ourselves. I feel like energy it radiates. People can see if you are fearful. People can see if you have that confidence. And just because that person has that confidence and they seems like they know what they're doing doesn't mean that they're not fearful. They have a better way at self-regulating their emotions and their thoughts. And they choose what to let go. They choose when they're going to let something take away their peace. And this is an everyday thing. It's taking action, and it's having that choice and saying, you know what, I'm not going to let fear run me today. I'm going to do this because what do I have to lose? Why would you not? And as we come closer to the new year, think about what is it that you want to accomplish. And don't psych yourself out. Don't write 5 or 10 things on a list. Just come up with 1 or 2 things. And work towards those couple of things. But take the right steps. Do it right. Don't try to just juggle a bunch of things and just hoping something sticks. Come up with a plan. Connect with a social group if you want to. Support from people. Surround yourself with people who have what you want, who can show you the way. And just take that step. Take that action. As you keep taking those steps, that fear will become less and less. You'll start believing in yourself. You'll start believing in the process, which turns into faith. Your self-esteem goes up. You start seeing the synchronicities more and more, and things just become a lot more positive because you handle it with grace. You don't stress it because you've been down this road before, and you know where fear takes you. And if you know where this road takes you, you won't go down that road, because you just choose not to. It's a choice. So as this 2025 new year comes up, I'm wishing you and your family a happy and healthy new year. And let's stay out of that fear and just have more